No, I knew you were gonna get something with red. And
What
both
is something
times
with
you did.
red?
So, yeah, so, uh, each one of the guilds, Magic the Gathering's based off of five colors, right?
Mm.
Was it white, black, blue, green, and red?
Mm.
Boros is white and red because they're so aggression and impulse.
Mm.
Hence why they're basically the army.
Fair enough.
Zet is blue and red.
Mm.
So basically knowledge and impulse. They're mad
Okay.
scientists.
It's the tennis guild,
Uh,
basically.
um, well, let me hold on. Actually, let me see if I can find a picture of them. They're also very steampunk.
Mm. I did notice that.
Their main shtick is just make just do whatever the heck you want. You have the freedom to do it, and it's funny because inescapable blaze has a flavor text of something to the effect of geez, that's it. The Gazette are blamed for every little disaster, which is unfair because we only caused most of them. Um, idea: most of the members of the guild are created by other members of the guild.
Oh, Jesus.
Half of them are weirds or elementals or I guess a couple of beasts.
Mm.
And then there's like a couple of humans, a couple of goblins. Because yes, letting goblins into that guild was a smart decision.
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Well,
Oh, also I'm broadcasting, by the way.
oh, give me 2 seconds to get to it. Also, I have been watching some stuff on Twitch as well.
Uh.
Quality on there is a lot stronger. I
Mm.
will say that. Oh, I hate when it does this.
Mm. Oh, nope. Oh.
It's not coming up in my doodly doo, even though I have. There we go. There it is. Yay, it does. Okay, there's an experiment.
Eh?
No, I can comment in this chat. It'll come up on that chat.
Nope. Okay, so the
Or
game is afoot. The game is afoot.
what's that about?
Okay, so you remember the challenge idea I was mentioning?
Refresh my memory.
So I start off with a cube, or well, rectangular prism, I guess. Whichever, a rectangular cube. I start off with a rectangular cube. Um, kind of in the inspiration of like those like little mini houses or whatever. And I start, or like storage container houses, and I start building onto it. And then like as I'm building, you occasionally drop in like a 3D shape, and I have to incorporate it somehow. And we'll see what kind of madness can come out of it.
Wait, hold on. Shape? What? What?
Like I can starting off with a rectangular cube here. So as I'm building, and it'll just be like business as usual. At random points, you can say like a random shape, like another rectangular cube or a sphere or a pyramid or something like that, and I have to incorporate it somehow.
Oh, that's okay. I'm looking up my list of shapes. Get ready for some obscure and really stupid shit.
Oh no, don't get too stick to some of the basics because I won't know how to build like the more complicated stuff.
I'll be like this Squirtle motherfucker. And to be fair, that is exactly what it sounds like.
The
A square in a circle.
The fucking squirrel, gee. It's not a shape, that's a Pokemon. Squirgle, Squirgle.
That's a Squirtle.
I know. It is the slightly it's basically the cousin of the squirrel that was dropped on his head at least once or twice. I'm actually gonna pull this out a little bit more.
Like, that is a Squirtle.
Oh, that
A
still
Squirtle.
sounds. Hmm. Hmm.
A Squirtle.
Squirtle,
It's
Squirtle.
Squirtle or like Octo Tetris Neon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Don't give me the options to do silly shit. If you don't want me,
Oh,
do
that
it.
was an actual.
No, I'm saying Squirtle for the first one.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Well, let's see what we can
Again,
do.
again, man. Don't give me the options.
Squirtle, Squirtle. At some point, you're gonna say Squirtle, and I'm gonna build a statue of a fucking squirrel.
Dude, if you wanted to build a statue of the Pokemon, I'm not gonna complain.
Ah, look at that sunset.
The game is very pretty.
Mm. I really have to try the VR version at some point.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Borderlands 2 is also VR as well.
Yeah, it is actually. I was kind of debating on that as well. And I think I actually have the VR version in the package I got, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's basically just a square with rounded circles, with rounded edges.
Okay. Let's see.
Don't ask the questions.
Hey man, I'm just checking. Let's see what I can pull off here. It's gonna be really fucking weird. Okay, let's see. So this other stuff is to another build that I've been working on with that side here and there. Oh god, how deep does this go? Oh, okay. A little deeper than I thought.
I keep forgetting my phone can do this. It makes me so happy. I can multitask. And have your stream at the top of my screen, and then something else at the bottom. Oh, you're underwater. That's why it's so dark.
No, it's your phone.
Well, I mean, my phone is on like minimum darkness as well.
That's fair.
Or minimum brightness.
Got the fucking Marriott trench here? What the hell? Yeah,
Hey.
Sure, fuck it, why not? Look at me, I'm a Minecraft YouTuber.
How reluctant you were to start playing this at first.
No, don't tell anyone that.
Let you forget that. Before you say, not me. Yes,
Me? No.
Yes.
Never.
Hey, look at that voice. It's so cute.
Oh, you little babu. And the parent.
Is that not about them?
Little babu zombie. And its parent, like, checking up on it.
Did you say I could do that shape thing multiple times or just the once?
Multiple times.
Lightning bolt.
I don't think that quite counts. I need like a geometric shape.
It's a geometric shape.
It's not a geometric shape.
Hold on.
Yo, LARPer.
I think, and I don't mean any disrespect to LARPers by saying that, but I don't think I'd ever be able to take a voice acting. Mostly because,
You know,
and I mean no disrespect.
you know, thinking about it, that might have actually been one of my very first viral videos.
One of your what?
That might have been one of the very first viral videos I actually watched.
Well, lightning bolt.
What are the YouTubes? Okay, well, I got this incorporated in somehow.
Yeah, see, I told you it was a shape.
I think I might know what I'm doing with it. We'll see.
Put me in the position to say stupid shit. Don't want me saying it.
Here, maybe I should make a list and give it to you.
Don't give me random. I will do things with it.
Oh no. Yeah, let me see what I can pull off. Hold up.
A lightning bolt is a shape. Well, they come over.
Oh, now this I wish was in the live stream. Ooh. Oh fuck. Oh, there I go. Ooh. This house has secrets. Okay, let me. For fuck's sake. A fucking house of Shazam.
Again, man.
Here, let me.
Don't approach Captain Rando if you don't want the Rando.
Ah, fuck. Here. uh, Um, Here we go. Like I said, 3D geometric shape, not like just standard geometric. I have to be able to actually, like, 3D it.
Well, let me just cube the damn. It's not difficult. Just like put it up. Just like boost it up a little.
Turbo gun.
Okay, so now you know I'm gonna say something particularly stupid now out of this list you give me.
The icosahedron is off limits. I cannot deal with it.
Oh, you're gonna give me this list and say you can pick anything from there except for that one. And when I say that the next one I'm gonna pick is the fucking dodecahedron, you're gonna say not that one.
I mean, I could give it a shot.
You know what? Hexagonal pyramid.
Alright, let's see.
Now I'm just being a dick. And I don't care.
Alright, it might not be worked in immediately, but it will be my next shape worked in. Let's see what I can pull off here.
Take that time.
Whoop. That's not right.
Ah, damn it. I gotta add to it. This is YouTube golf. There's that music playing in the back. No. Wait, are you? Wow, I actually can't play music
What?
and watch the stream at the same time.
Oh, yeah. I don't think YouTube and most other apps and like music stuff like actually I don't think they work too well together on the phone. With the exception of Zombies Run, because that's less of a music site. And they encourage playlists for exercise.
Ah, that's what. Sorry, I got Abel Kaz theme from Monster Hunter stuck in my head.
Oop.
Giant golden praying mantis that forms a mech.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Ah, fuck. Okay. Hold up. Okay.
Make the shape meat shaped.
Okay, Creek.
love the way he always says it too. The brain goes here. BTW. Do you know, like, where Jack's been the last couple of days? He seems to have vanished.
He is sick.
Ah.
Not with the coronavirus, thankfully. He had a really bad cold, apparently. He mentioned on his Twitter. I think he's gonna start posting videos probably within the next few days. But yeah, no, he got a super bad cold, and then on top of that, he also got food poisoning. So poor guy's just been with a rough time recently. So
The grand wombo combo.
right. Okay, how the hell do I do this? Hold on. Okay. I mean, nah, not really. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking weird. Oh, also something I've been meaning to shoot your way.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hmm.
Having the great Keith David voice Spawn in Mortal Kombat is kind of fucking awesome because there's a line between him and the Joker. Because Spawn and the Joker are both in Mortal Kombat right now.
Hmm.
It's wild. But there is a conversation between those two that's basically like Spawn just says something like, generically threatening. And the Joker just says something to the effect of, "Oh, looks like somebody's got a bad case of the grumps." And then I've seen that actually.
Oh, you've
That
seen?
is, I have seen that actually.
It's so good. Also, that fucking cosplay. for lack of a better term, is on fucking point. Holy shit.
Mm. No, it's spot on.
Also, I found out what the criticism is, which doesn't surprise me, but is absolutely stupid. In spite of what, in spite of what you mentioned, and in spite of the fact that, like, yeah, she did indulge the person on their question. No, the criticism about her was that she was too mean.
Okay, in that case, yeah, no.
Which she wasn't. She was just serious and focused on issues. What?
No. If straight up the criticism was too mean, that's no.
Yeah,
Like,
because if a
you're
woman
not
wants
gonna
to
like
think about important stuff, then you know.
yeah.
That's mean.
But I mean that's just dumb. Um, but yeah,
Oh, this is gonna turn out
Joker
so
just said
fucking
something to the
weird.
effect of like, you got a bad case of the grumps. Pondus response.
Game grumps.
Just something about hearing Keith David just quietly under his breath say something to the effect of, "I fucking hate clowns." Just something about that just made me smile, and then it actually made me smile a lot more when I remembered. Oh yeah, well, there's Spawn's villain is clown, right?
Oh, I finished the Brothers Grimm time suck. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I do recommend it. But there's so many weird fucking stories you generally don't hear.
Well, I mean,
I do find it very amusing though, and like this was pointed out in the podcast, like so apparently when these stories got published, like they weren't actually meant for kids. Like I think it was called something along the lines of like children's folklore and household tales or something, but it wasn't meant for kids. It was more archival type work of like originally it was actually what it was a like study and publication of the German language because like they were both kind of like linguists, and it was kind of a case of like Germany was in so much fucking turmoil at the time that like the the brothers were like, "Oh God, we need to like archive what it means to like truly be German and stuff." So that includes stories. Um, and yeah, also the language, because France was taking over and shit, and it was like, well, how long are we gonna remain German before we become French? So,
for the record, I can hear you on this.
oh yeah, I don't have my headphones on, but they are next to me, so.
Oh,
Trapezoid, oh my god.
look, I'm just gonna keep throwing random shit.
Oh my god. But yeah, so like originally it was a linguistics site. It was actually meant for like adult scholars and stuff, but it kind of blew up in popularity. But then it received a bunch of criticism because the original stories had a bunch of like sex and violence, and the parents didn't really like that. Namely, they didn't like the fact that there was so much sex in there. But fuck it, like violence? No, that's fine. What? So,
Everybody, I've said it before and I'll say it again. about violence as long as there's a sex problem too. Complain about it.
Yeah.
Even though it makes no sense.
Yeah, we as a species have a very weird sense of priorities, it seems like. If it involves the thing that makes more humans, no, that's terrible. But if it involves the thing that kills more humans, that's completely fine. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, also, the name of the sausage story was The Fantastic Feast, I think. I think it was A Fantastic Feast. Let me see.
Would
Um, Let me see here.
what?
Trying to find a sausage story, like the one with the liververse and the bluteverse.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but the one that keeps coming up is the one with the bird, the sausage, and the mouse. Oh, what?
Every time you say sausage fairy tale, I keep going back to sausage party.
Just the writing, just the person who's talking about this. Like, I found this one page, and it's just like, so there's a Grimm Brothers fairy tale about a mouse, a bird, and a talking sausage. The sausage is the cook. In order to season the food, she's identified as a female sausage, jumps into the pan and slithers around, swaying grease and spices on the food. Yep.
Wait. She is identified as a female. A female sausage?
Anyway, one day the bird decides that the mouse and sausage have it too easy, and they all switch jobs. The sausage goes out to gather wood, and is set upon by a dog who claims, I am still not making this up, that the sausage is guilty of carrying forged letters, and thus he is allowed to eat her. The bird sees this, goes home, and tells the mouse. They decide to stay together in memory of their friend, the sausage, but then the mouse does the cooking, jumps into the pot like the sausage, and is of course roasted alive. The bird, horrified, accidentally sets the house on fire and drowns in the well trying to get water to put it out. The moral of the story is presumably that everyone's job is hard, and you should just keep your eyes on your own work, and also that mice are not bright, and talking sausages are often guilty of postal fraud.
That's a weird ass story.
I retell fairy tales for a living. Wearing one hat, I'm the author of the Hamster Princess series for kids, which are all based on fairy tales, and wearing my other hat, I'm T. Kingfisher and write novel-length fairy tale retellings for grown-ups. Neither one of me is going to be able to do a good retelling of the mouse to burn the sausage. It's not that I can't see the appeal. I have visions of a Disney princess sausage attended by little bacon fairies. Pixie dust and the musical number where our naturally cased heroine is suddenly wearing a glittering ball gown. The whole wheat bun coach, pulled by rearing verse in harness, tossing their sauerkraut manes. That yeah, okay, it's not gonna happen.
I mean, I'm just gonna.
Oh, this is, and like this is the picture on the website. Oh gosh. Um. Oh yeah, there's this one right here. There's the juniper tree. The juniper tree is a disturbing account of a young boy who is murdered by his stepmother. Clearly, stepmothers are often evil in these stories. Knowing that the son will inherit everything upon his father's death, the stepmother decapitates the young boy when he reaches into a box for an apple. Not wanting anyone to know what happened, the stepmother devises a plan to make her daughter believe she did it. And then the stepmother cooks the poor boy and feeds him to his father. The young girl then buries the bones underneath the juniper tree where the little boy's mother is also buried. The boy turns into a bird and sings his story to various people who give him a gold chain, red shoes, and a millstone. The bird gives the father the chain, the little girl the shoes, and the stepmother, well, the bird drops a millstone on her head. The little boy is once again alive, and he, along with his father and sister, enter the house and have dinner.
I'm assuming the moral must be, don't commit. Hinder someone, or whatever the proper term is.
I think, well, okay, so apparently, supposedly some scholars believe that, I think the moral was, originally the moral was something along the lines of, like, uh, don't help your, don't help your child sin, I think, because, like, supposedly the main reason she did it was so that the daughter could inherit. But the daughter had nothing to do with it, really, so
I was gonna say that just
it's kind of fucked up.
it doesn't make any sense. Stuff.
I mean, equally as weird. There is another story, and I forget uh which one this one is called, but it involves like a king that has like, oh god, what was it? Oh, also, uh, good take the pair of stairs after a minute, but before I do. My beach house.